Hello and welcome back to FPS Creator Classics, where we take a look at interesting and original games developed in FPS Creator. This time we're taking a look at a horror game that was recommended to me. This is Decay, which was released in the sort of back end of 2009, developed by a user called DXDragon86, who also goes by the name of Saytek, or maybe that's his sort of studio name in inverted commas. We all had studios back in the day, consisting of one or two volunteers. But anyway, so what can I tell you about Decay? So FPS Creator had a really strong community that was made up of many different nationalities, and of course not all of them were English speaking. So there was actually a very strong and active German speaking community, and this is a game that hails from sort of that section. Consequently, as the game is in German, it's going to be difficult for me to understand because I don't speak German at all. So certainly as I'm playing, I may not know exactly what's going on. Yeah, perhaps I'll try and figure out some way of translating it for the kind of the video you're watching now, but certainly as I'm doing it, I'm not going to have a clue. Having said that, I have been given some flavor text, which kind of sets the world in context. We've got a bit of backstory about our main character, and that is written in English, although not very good English, as we'll find out. So I'll just quickly read that to you now. My name is Samuel B. Bourne, and I'm a common soldier in the army. I've wanted to follow my normal workday, but suddenly something unaccepted happened. There've been a loud explosion out of nowhere, which robbed us of our hearing, and all I can remember is that I fell to the ground. When I was back on my legs, I couldn't believe what I've saw. It's been a disaster. Blood was spread through the whole corridors, and I haven't heard anything that indicated any survivor. And it's been so damn quiet. I was alone, and it was my part to escape this chaos and find out what happened in this station. Okay, so English errors notwithstanding, I think we get the general idea. There's a bit of a mystery. So yeah, looking forward to see where this one goes. The installation process, very straightforward. Just downloaded it from IndieDB. It comes with a nice little launcher app, which I'll just fire up now, which gives you full control over your settings. So yeah, I will attempt to set that to 1920 by 1080, and yeah, so light mapping enabled, shader effects enabled, texture quality, yeah, I guess 512 by 512 is as good as it's going to get. Preferences high, I guess. I don't really know. I'll say accept. I actually don't know if this makes any difference whatsoever. I'm even going to change the res of that as well, just to bump it up. Hopefully this will play in the correct resolution. Just in case it doesn't, I have already gone in and modified the setup any and put in. Oh, see, look, it's changed it. Okay, so it's put. Oh, that's. Oh, this isn't. I don't know what's happening now. Let me change that. I changed this before the start of the recording. Right, save. Okay, let's give it a go, see what happens. Okay, I like the severed arm as a cursor. So we've got some NASA looking font here, so I wonder if we're going to get something a little bit sort of sci-fi-y. Also worth mentioning the custom menu screen and custom loading screen, which is good to see. And a little intro cutscene. The lowest resolution intro cutscene I've ever seen, but that's okay.
Mein Name ist Samuel Bourne. Ich bin ein gewöhnlicher Soldat der US Army. Eigentlich wollte ich bloß meinem normalen Arbeitstag nachgehen. Doch dann war da dieser unheimlich laute Knall. Mir kam es vor, als würde mein Trommelfell platzen, und ich kann unmöglich sagen. Ich kann nicht sagen, was dann geschah. Ich kann mich nur daran erinnern, dass ich irgendwie das Bewusstsein verloren habe. Ich weiß nicht, wie lange ich weg war. Doch als ich wieder zu mir kam, konnte ich nicht fassen, was ich sah. Es war ein Desaster. Blut war durch die Gänge verteilt, keine Menschenseele war bald zu finden, und es war so verdammt ruhig. Ich war allein. Allein, und es lag an mir, aus diesem Chaos herauszukommen. Und wenn möglich auch mal herauszufinden, was in der Station vorgefallen ist.
Shortly before the disaster. Anyway, okay, so we this has now gone back in time then. We are now pre-disaster.
Heute wohl spät dran, oder?
Oh, I wish I hadn't spoken over that. That's going to be difficult to translate. Okay, well, so here we are in the world of Decay. There was mention of a station. I don't know whether this is supposed to be a train station or a police station or what. Huh, okay. You know I like it when they put kind of posters for sort of other bits of media in games, and this is no exception. So yeah, we've got some models there from some of the sort of model packs. Press enter. Okay, anything else to see up here? No. It's very quiet, there's no ambient noise. Ah, weapons bay. Interesting.
Hier ist Ihre Waffe und Ihre Munition. Bitte begeben Sie sich zum Commander.
Okay, well that's relatively easy to understand. Okay, flash that. Hang on a minute. That's not a flashlight, is it? No, that's just a HUD that's placed over the image. Oh, that's disappointing. I know FPSC couldn't really do... also, what on earth is going on with this? Oh, there's no iron sights. Can you see that RPG? Weird light mapping going on there. Yeah, so that's definitely not a proper flashlight. I know FPSC couldn't really do flashlights, so yeah, their solution has been to just overlay a HUD image. Oh, and it drains as well. Does it recharge, or is that... Yeah, I might need that. Better use that sparingly. Can't get into this lab. Okay, some sort of... not even sure what kind of room this is.
Hey Samuel, endlich sind Sie hier. Sie müssen noch das System hochfahren.
Okay. It's like a meeting room, isn't it? Or, you know, like coordinating. Wow, I was knocked out for 6 hours. That's not an insignificant amount of time. That's some serious concussion. So, yeah. Hopefully I'm not suffering any ill effects from that. Thank goodness I was protected in this sort of weird room. Oh, this doesn't look good. I have to say though, I like the devastation. All these assets thrown about the place. Yeah, it definitely looks like something very bad's happened. This guy's having the worst day ever, look at that. Ah, so this is the lab that I couldn't get into before. And there's a zombie. The zombies come from one of the DLC packs. There was a kind of a horror pack that was released. In fact, I think most of these assets come from there. Although this looks custom. It's nice to see that the bone saw industry is making a comeback in FPSC games. Why you'd need a saw that big, I do not know, but... And here's a machine designed to prod people with a giant meat hook. Okay, this being written in German, I'm afraid I have no idea what that means. But... okay. That's unfortunate. Okay, C is crouch, as usual. Whoa. You are way too close. I know you just want a hug. Go away. Right. You know, I'm not convinced this one's not going to start attacking me. It just doesn't look dead. The reason I say that is because the bottom half has like proper shading and light mapping on it, and this top half doesn't, which sort of makes me think it's a dynamic entity. And if it's... oh my god! Not this again! Oh, for God's sake. Right. Okay, well, it wouldn't be an FPS game, particularly from 2009, I've noticed. This is a common problem of games of this era, is that you can't really search the levels very much. If you touch geometry in a certain... oh, see, I told you he was going to... so that's weird. See, I guess he wasn't triggered for some reason. Anyway, yeah, so dynamic entities don't get light mapped, therefore they don't kind of pick up the lighting from the rest of the scene, and so they stick out. So you can always tell when an entity is dynamic, and sadly that does remove some of the tension. Oh, another level transition. They're very short levels. No music either. Well, I say that as music immediately starts, but no music on the level transitions. Okay, something weird's happened here. This is another dynamic entity, I wonder. Yeah. That's a shame. It's an engine problem more than a person problem. Okay, a little bit of copyrighted artwork there for Iron Maiden, but we'll let that slip. And some movie posters as well. They did have good animations, those zombies. Any little surprises? No, just a big turd. You know, developers like to hide things in toilets. Oh, okay, so he was hiding a key in the toilet. Right. Whoa, this one's a little bit bigger. Kind of easy to kill. These are very much the Romero zombies, aren't they? They're sort of the slow lumbering ones, not the Danny Boyle ones that are fast moving. Maybe that's why we had the Dawn of the Dead poster. Okay. So here we are in some sort of jail section. These jail cells look kind of cool. That's definitely not stock media. Nice little bit of atmospheric lighting here in the whatever this is. What is that? Hook with a thing on it? I have no idea what this is. Is this a washroom? Is that? And also, where do I go from here? This is a dead end, as far as I can make out. Just thought I'd try all the cubicles, just make sure I'm not missing anything. Maybe there's a key to one of those cells around here somewhere, perhaps? I mean, I suppose I have to be able to get into one of them. Don't I? Okay. It's never a good sign when I have to backtrack in a level. It kind of means I've probably done something wrong. Oh, there was a whole load of stuff behind. Hang on a minute. Wait, did I start here? Yeah. Okay, so there was a whole load of other stuff behind me. Day of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead. Where are we? I mean, okay, I get the random movie posters, but it's like the album posters and book posters, just like up in random corridors. If this is some sort of, I mean, our main character is a soldier, right? So is this like an army base or a police station or what? And if it is, why would it have movie posters? Or just like huge advertising posters? So far though, I have to say, good use of lighting. It's quite atmospheric. Perhaps, yeah, I mean, there's good sound work, but there perhaps could be more of it. Oh, we've picked up another weapon. What have we got? A knife. For those proper personal kills. What on earth is that? Well, okay, so just while he's sort of treading water a little bit, I've never seen that enemy before. That's not from a DLC pack. I wonder if that's a custom job. Fairly easy to kill, it has to be said, but... Oh god, that's one of those dog things. Ah, that's a shame he's kind of stuck in the terrain. Wheelbarrows. Never have too many wheelbarrows or barrels or whatever this is. Ah, we've been graced with an assault rifle. Want to see what's up here first. No crosshair, I'm noticing. So, yes, it fires faster, but you have to be a little bit more precise with your aim. Now, that's a shame that these bars don't really match up. Could have perhaps picked a slightly better choice of entities for that bit. Oh, but this is cool. I like this. It's a shame FPSC couldn't really do dynamic shadows. Well, it couldn't really do it at all. Otherwise, you could have that spinning and... Oh, there's a thing coming towards me. You were hidden. Yeah, so if that was spinning, that would be a really cool effect. Seems like there's quite a bit of custom texture work going on. Okay, so... Did I miss something again? Because that is, well, seemingly a dead end. I'll double check it. So we came down here, killed that guy on the floor, get to this door. Ah. I like that. That's cool. So, yeah, the reason I knew that wall was breakable was because, well, firstly I could kind of see all the different parts that made it up, but also coming back to that dynamic entity versus static entity thing, it just didn't look lit properly. There was something about it that was just a bit off. I hear something. Yeah, so that was cool, being able to break down a wall. I've got a feeling there was a pack of breakable wall entities that was made by someone in the community. Yeah, headshots don't seem to do anything. Which is unusual for zombies, because I thought headshots were supposed to kill zombies just in general, but maybe not. There's that full damage thing. Actually, it's not just a crosshair. Well, okay, there's a crosshair on this gun, but we don't have health or lives or anything like that. It's funny, I hadn't noticed that. Okay, this is getting creepy. Okay. Can't do anything at that console. I can crouch and go through. Oh my god, what? Something's killing me and I really don't know what. Couldn't see that. I have no idea what that was. Also, F is not turning off my flashlight, annoyingly. What? What is it? I can sort of see something, but sort of not. It's a spider? Really? Is that it? So I've taken on zombies, and it's a spider that kills me. Well, at least I've got some health. I can't turn my flashlight off. Oh, okay. Well, this axe-wielding maniac is coming towards me. Okay, well. Ah, this looks like we might be going back to the beginning. I feel like there was more of that level to see than what I saw, but anyway. It is actually getting quite tense. I mean, I guess the zombies initially didn't seem to pose much threat, but A, there's more of them. And B, there's different kinds, and I don't necessarily know. See, this is going to be one that comes towards me. Let's see, I'm walking into him. My player capsule's kind of moving him as a object, but oh, that's weird. See? Why wouldn't you wake up when I was literally standing on your head? Right. So, yeah, there's more zombies. And they are getting a little harder as well. Oh, God, there's... Well, I say that, and then two quite large ones I can take down quite easily. We haven't really done any proper personal kills yet. I'm thinking about going for the knife. See if we can find a zombie that we can take out with this. Perhaps we should have done the spider in this way, rather than waste bullets on it. So that door is locked. What did that say? It's locked. Yeah, well, I got that. There's got to be something in here, right? Perhaps a key or something? Strange. I like the music. Well, I hate to say it, but I think we're kind of trapped. I know we've come across a couple of places like this so far in this game, but this one I really don't see how we're supposed to get out of. Oh, hang on. 3461. Do they want me to type in 3461 at that door, perhaps? I can try it. Maybe I have to do it over here. 3461. Very clever. Oh, I like that. Wasn't expecting that. Also was not expecting this absolute tank. We're not going to do that one in with a knife. Oh my god, look at him go. The roid rage is real. Ow. How much ammo have I got? I feel like I somehow managed to get basically infinite ammo for this assault rifle. Don't get me wrong, I am glad. He was extremely tough to kill in comparison to all the other enemies, but I guess, well, it is a boss fight after all. Okay. Nice that we get to see the... Today we have the X-Gen, very good, under control, but some people die in it. That we must be under control. Okay, right. What I'm getting from this is that it's a sort of virus plot type thing. It's genetically engineered experiment that's gone wrong. And I suppose the zombies we've been killing are some of the unlucky test subjects. And now we are back to the beginning. There you go. Thank you for playing Decay. We hope you enjoyed it. Well, yeah, I did. I have to say I did enjoy it. Just wait for the let's come out of that. Yeah, so yeah, I really did enjoy that. Actually, the whole German language barrier thing wasn't a huge issue in the end. Yeah, there was a lot of custom segments going on in there. Some good use of lighting and entity placement to kind of give that well, decayed look, that kind of rundown look. Yeah, I mean, it was a fairly standard run-of-the-mill zombie game for FPSC. I did like the custom enemy that we faced kind of halfway through, the one that was missing a head and an arm, purely because I hadn't seen an enemy like that before. I don't know who made that. I don't think it was part of one of the DLC packs you could get for FPSC, but yeah, it was nice to see a little bit of ingenuity there. Would have been good to see a bit of progression in the zombies. So, you know, those kind of skinny ones that we faced to begin with, okay, I get they could be the kind of the easy ones to kill, but as the zombies get bigger and more menacing, I would have liked to have seen them get harder to kill, but it didn't really feel like they were harder to kill. It felt like 3 shots killed most things, apart from that dog thing, maybe took a little bit more, and the tank at the end, which literally I was just pumping lead into for like 5 minutes until it eventually went down. So, yeah. But yeah, overall, a pretty good zombie game. As I said, they're not necessarily my favourite genre of FPSC game, but it was a very popular engine for making those sorts of games, so it's right that I play them. And it's also good to play games from a different kind of cultural background than, you know, England or America or other English-speaking countries. So I'm glad that I played it. And yeah, if you want to check it out, there will be a link in the description. So that about sums up everything I have to say about Decay. So check it out if you're interested, and join me again next time for another FPS Creator Classic. Cheers!